we found this beautiful anchorage just outside of St. George here in Grenada. It's called Grandmal, which is, I find, a very strange name. I believe it means big evil or something bad. Not bad at all here, actually. It's very bustly. You can tell that we're very close to the capital city. There's music everywhere and just the general Caribbean noises, which I really like.
We keep on riding on the freeway, keep pretending that it's pretense. Sinking down low, the further we go, the better it feels. We keep on driving like there's no end, keep on wishing for a better day. Sinking down low, the further we go, the better it feels, the better it feels, yeah, yeah. The better, the better, the better, oh, the better, oh, the better, the better, the better it feels, the better it feels, yeah, yeah.
Grandmal, right?
Big evil. No,
Big evil, I think, or the large illness. I don't
large
know.
illness.
But it's stunning here. It's really, really beautiful.
Beautiful,
And we're still in the midst of preparations.
By the way, we complain.
We complain.
The dinghy is like full of barnacles. Like
Oh, yes. I didn't even say that just yet.
we had the dinghy in the marina in Harmon's Cove, and we used to check it every week. I mean, you can't leave the motor when you're in a marina because it will hit all the boats.
Yeah.
So we used to come and just clean the motor every week when we're in a harbor, but the bottom we didn't clean because you can't go in the water. It's very filthy.
Not the underneath. And you wouldn't think, because now that you're mentioning it, I looked at it, I tried to clean it a bit. You wouldn't think how much growth there is after just 3
No, it's
weeks.
bad. It's bad. It's really bad.
It's full of barnacles, so now our dinghy is a buoy, and it's just one of the little things that we still need to sort out before we can start going
on.
wild again.
Let's go.
Into the wild again. Tell me when does it end? Hide under the shadow of the morning. Into the break of dawn. We are gonna carry on. Covered by the daylight. It's alright. We are pushing head on. All your worries be gone. We are running straight out into the wild. Follow
I hope we're not gonna get ambushed by a rain squall, but at the moment I'm not even that sad if that would happen because it's so hot. It's actually very humid today because the weather is a little strange. So we're getting a lot of rain and then sunshine and rain and sunshine. But hopefully we're gonna be in St. George in no time.
Last time I said the sun won't shine till we meet again. Been waiting all these stormy night, oh yeah. Stormy night, oh yeah.
The drive to St. George took us much longer than we thought because our dinghy just wouldn't plane. On average we can do 15 knots, but today we barely made 5. Our dinghy is like our car. We go everywhere with it. And before we leave Grenada, it really needs a good clean. How convenient. People from this place are so nice and let us leave our dinghy here because we're actually in the heart of town and there isn't really any space where you can
No.
leave your dinghy.
All the space in the Caranache, they are taken.
No booked.
Because the fishing boats, they leave the boats there.
Yeah. Aha! We found a spatula, so the mission here is almost complete. Now we just have to find fuel, I believe.
Well, normally I have a box with perishables like spatulas and hello!
Hello! Hello!
Alright, yeah. With brushes and spatulas and things like that. But I had 2 stainless steel there before we went in the yard. but now they're gone. So I guess Sarah got her paws into that box, and yeah.
It wasn't me. You see now why we can't bring the dinghy here? Because the fishermen are actually parking in like third or fourth row. It's really squeezy, and this is a workplace, so we don't want to inconvenience anybody. These boats come and go all the time. After getting a scraper to clean the bottom of our dinghy, we went to the other side of the carénage to get our fuel. You might be wondering why we didn't refuel on the Heart. Well, most boatyards wouldn't allow you to refuel. With power lines running and people using power tools, that would be much too dangerous. Just imagine carrying a jerry can full of fuel up the ladder and accidentally dropping it. You'd probably set the boatyard on fire. We just arrived back to Grandmal, and it turns out that some people left during the time we were out, so there is a way better spot further closer to the beach actually, because we're a little bit on the edge here.
Here it goes from 3.5 meters to 20 meters and then goes up again.
Yeah, there's a hole in the anchorage. A friend of ours and one of the first sailors that we met told me something, and it sticks. Every time we do something like this, I remember it. He said, you know, one of the things I enjoy the most about living on a sailboat is if you're not comfortable about the spot that you're living in, just move. And that was like one of the first pivotal moments that I thought, oh yeah, sailing, that's a cool thing to do. Snubber is on! Now we're hooked, and we're just far enough from our neighbor boat not to be bothering them. Anyway, the boat behind us, they're German flagged, so if they're bothered by us being too close, they're gonna tell us right away. I'm pretty sure they won't hold back. So if they don't tell us anything, they're fine. That's just how Germans are. Just like that. We have a new spot. I'm taking you on a little mini adventure with me into the darkness. So maybe you understand a little bit more why we always say we're going into the wild. We usually edit during the night because it's just cooler down in the boat, but today we've been out all day and we haven't really managed to go to the supermarket or anywhere to get us through the night, and we don't really have dinner either, so I'm taking you guys on a mini adventure with me in the night, in the dark. It's actually not that late, I think it's about 7:30, but it just goes dark so quickly here. Now the point that I'm trying to make is that just a trip to the supermarket after dark on a boat is such an adventure. I really have to see what I'm doing, and the light guys in my face doesn't really help right now. But I want to make a point that every little thing can be such a thrill, and I guess if you would have asked me to do something like this before we moved onto a boat, I'd say hell no. The water is pitch black and I only see the lights on land. But I guess when you sail around the world becomes kind of your backyard, and you become more acquainted with your surrounding. But it is a thrill, guys. I must admit, this is really awesome. I forgot to mention there is no pier, there's no pontoon for me to put the dinghy, so I will beach it right in front of the supermarket. Now the nice thing is the supermarket is basically on the beach. Okay, I'm trying to time my approach a little bit so I don't get a wave in the dinghy. Almost forgot my flip-flops and my shorts got a little wet. And I know you're gonna say, Sarah, stop exaggerating. The water is super calm. No, every time I turn the camera on, it goes calm. And then when I turn the camera off, see now, I turn the camera off and the dinghy actually got tossed around while I was dragging it to where I tied it up. So, and I almost got a wave in there, but I was out already. I've only been on land for minutes and I'm already being followed. Shopping as a cruiser takes so long because you always have to reorientate yourself in every supermarket. It's always asking me, what's taking you so long? I couldn't find what I was looking for. Managed. It took me longer than I thought. I think it's really crazy to see just how much growth we got under the dinghy. The amount of barnacles we've grown under our dinghy in just 3 weeks, it's incredible. And that's the reason why we really prefer clear anchorages. It's not just because we love the clear water, and we do, but a murky anchorage just accelerates growth. And the dinghy was squeaky clean just before we pulled up onto the heart. Now, of course, it does need an overhaul. It's a little bit rough, but that's another issue for another day. Today, I'm just gonna scrape it with my metal scraper because I did try to scrape it with my trusty brush. I don't know where it is. This one here that I usually use because usually we only have some algae on the dinghy. And I basically just kind of scraped the front off, and I didn't get rid of much of it. As you can probably see underneath, there are some streaks, but it's nowhere clean and we still cannot plane. Okay, that didn't exactly take me 15 to 20 minutes, more like an hour, but I got most of the barnacles off. Now there's just a little bit of a green film left, but I think we can plane again. Now I know Enrico wanted to go snorkeling this afternoon, but I think he has to go by himself because I'm done.
Really?